It means that we have members of Congress who want to bring guns on the floor and have threatened violence on other members of Congress.
Chilling words from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Thursday, who in the wake of the deadly siege on the U.S. Capitol said lawmakers would likely need more funding for security to protect them not just from outside threats, but also potentially from their own colleagues in the House of Representatives, whom she described as, quote, the enemy within.
I do believe, and I have said this all along, that we will probably need a supplemental for more security for members when the enemy is within the House of Representatives.
What exactly did you mean when you said that the enemy is within? What exactly did you mean by that?
It means that we have members of Congress who want to bring guns on the floor and have threatened violence on other members of Congress.
Pelosi did not name names, but earlier in her press conference was asked about newly elected Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene from Georgia, who has come under scrutiny this week for online comments she posted before taking office supporting violence against Democrats, including Pelosi. Greene is the first member of Congress to have openly expressed support for the QAnon conspiracy theory, and in a video from 2019 that resurfaced and went viral this week, is seen harassing a student who survived the shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, the year before. Greene now sits on the House Education and Labor Committee.
What would you like to see done about her?
What I'm concerned about is the Republican leadership in the House of Representatives, who is willing to overlook, ignore those statements, assigning her to the Education Committee when she has mocked the killing of little children at Sandy Hook Elementary School, when she has mocked the killing of teenagers in high school at the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. What could they be thinking, or is thinking too generous a word for what they might be doing?
Greene, in a Twitter post, said some of her social media posts did not represent her views. A gun rights activist and ardent supporter of former President Donald Trump's, Greene is among those who have bristled at increased security measures, such as the installation of a metal detector at the House entrance. Last week, Republican lawmaker Andy Harris was found carrying a concealed gun while trying to enter the House floor. The Department of Homeland Security this week issued a bulletin warning of heightened threats, saying that some, quote, domestic violent extremists may feel emboldened by the Capitol rampage.